Why is it that everywhere you look, social media posts, songs, and reality shows, the words baby mama are almost always thrown around in a negative way? It automatically means bitter, broke, or chasing child support. But the truth is, that label has become a lazy stereotype that doesn't even match most women's reality. But before we get too deep, though, I want to welcome you to What They Don't See the podcast. I'm your host, Corianne Young. Now, let's talk about the narrative that social media pushes. Think about it. The internet loves to push this idea that women are just laying up, having kids with random men, and running to court for money. I read a post the other day that said exactly that. But let's be real, most mothers aren't plotting for child support. They're raising their kids, they're working, and they're doing what they need to do. I want to share something with y'all because this happens more than people like to admit. A lot of the time, child support isn't even something the mother chooses. I know I did. It's automatic when you go through custody court. But the moment it's in place, the story gets flipped. Suddenly, she's painted as money hungry, bitter, or always begging for money. When in reality, she was already holding it down before a single dollar showed up. And what's worse, some men will carry that false story into their next relationship. They'll sit with a new woman and drag the mother of their kids just to make themselves look good. Suddenly, she's the villain, she's bitter, and she's crazy. I know I'm not the only one who's seen this happen. Situations where the mother of the child and the new woman in the father's life are ready to fight and hate each other just because of the narrative that he chose to paint. Because come on now, how crazy would it look to actually have something positive to say about the mother of your child? Co-parenting is so rare these days simply because someone is assuming that the mother of the children just wants that man back, or a new man in the woman's life would get jealous for co-parenting with her children's father. Assumptions may pop up that she still has feelings for him or would run back to him. Why is that narrative way more common than the simple truth that a man and a woman who created a child can have a respectful relationship in order to care for their child? Me, myself, I have children by two different men, but here's the part people don't think about or consider. I was in real relationships with the men I had children with. I was in love. These weren't one night stands, but the moment those relationships ended, society put me in a box. They don't care about the love, the commitment, or the story behind it. All they see is that label, baby mama. And with that label comes assumption that I'm out here popping babies for checks, which couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth. And it's not even just single mothers who get this treatment. Any woman who has a child and the relationship ends is at risk of being thrown under that label, unfortunately. A divorced woman, same label. A woman who moved on peacefully, same label. It's like the second you're no longer in a relationship with the father, people slap that bitter baby mama title on you no matter what your truth is. The reality is that behind every so-called baby mama is a woman who kept going when things didn't work out. She's raising kids, she's providing, she's surviving. That's not bitterness, that's strength. I want to open a door for you to tell me how you feel about this topic because it's so important, especially to women who don't deserve the ridicule they receive just by having a child with a man where the relationship just didn't work out. I want to hear from you. So if you'd like to join the conversation, share your experiences, or even your opinion in general, comment below. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to stay updated with weekly, real, raw, and unfiltered conversations. Thank you for watching another episode of What They Don't See the podcast. I'm your host, Corianne Young. Until next time.